the past couple of years when it comes to Santa's Best. I know today's special value. And Dan Byrne, our guest, I said it during our meeting recently. We've kicked these off the last couple of years. What in heaven's name are you going to come up with this year? And your words were, you ain't seen nothing yet. This is that tree.
This is it. We have been able to take our two best lighting features, which is the Starry light, which we came out with a couple of years ago, and we've been able to combine it with our WRGB, which means no longer is it just clear or multi, it is red, green,
Look at this.
blue,
Look at this.
purple.
This is in real time happening right now.
A new
116 different possibilities, and these two have never, ever been combined. So this micro lighting technology, which is kind of bringing commercial grade lighting now to your home, and this unbelievable choice of just size, because all the lights are included in every single one, not hundreds, not thousands. Here's what we need to do right off the top. If you're already a fan of Santa's Best, call us 1-800-395-1601. Our testimonial line is up. Only quantities of the year on this one. There are choices in size. That's all you need to choose. Everything else we have on QVC, you choose color.
Right.
This is the one today special value. You don't choose color because they're already here. What size do we have?
That's the 5 foot right here.
The 5 foot tree is here, a second tree. And if you're looking at the profile, it's not a slim tree. It's a slimmer tree, so it's the best of both worlds. Not a skinny tree, but it's not the big oversized. It'll fit anywhere. What size do you have here?
Right here we have the 6.5 foot.
6.5 foot. How many lights in this?
This is 1,150 lights.
In the 6.5 foot.
6.5 foot.
And what do we have over here?
We have our 7.5 foot.
So you're gonna love this tree. This is always most popular. We brought it in. Only quantities of the year. It's on 6 easy payments. Haven't even given you the retail story on this one yet. Gonna blow you away. Look at the number of colors. Look at the number of lights. How many lights did you see on the 7.5 foot?
1,700.
Oh, but we're just getting started, everybody. We're just getting started. Come on over here. This is the 9 foot tree. You have that beautiful high ceiling. This is your opportunity, and this is your possibility in a gorgeous 9 foot tree. Just a few pieces, by the way. So easy to put together. Stay tuned, because we're going to show you exactly how you're going to put this together in literally under a minute and a half.
Absolutely.
And guess what? Are you ready? Do we have a drum roll? I'll do my own. This is not the largest one. What have they been asking for over the last couple of years?
Bigger than 9 foot, and we haven't been able to do it until now. 3,500 lights on this tree.
3,500 lights. Come on, come on, go up, go up. This is the first ever. Only we can't even get in the shot. This is Rockefeller Center in your home. You're going to want to put an ice skating rink and charge admission, because this is the first ever 12 foot tree. It's never ever been offered before. How many lights in the 12 foot?
3,500.
3,500. I don't put any of them on. They're already on. I don't choose that next year I want to go colored, or then next year I want to have warm white or bright white or any of the other 116 possibilities. It's just the push of a button with a remote control, and it's there. But let me tell you what's happening. If you'd like to do it, 100 people already on the line. There are 500 of these trees in the 12 foot for the season. It's July. What happened last year when we did not have this combination?
Right.
What happened? They were gone by end of July. We didn't have the 12 foot, but there were choices in the green trees last year. We had green and phlox last year. They were completely sold out. You didn't have them in August.
Nope.
Didn't have them in September, October, November, or December. So they're here now. Now let me give you the retail value on the comparison. I got to clarify this. You're seeing the regular QVC price on your left-hand side. It's a crazy, crazy deal to begin with, okay? Look at the difference in, well, for the 9 foot, for example, $969 down to $799 and 6 easy payments. However, every single time we do these trees, we have what's called a retail value, where we have a comp shop, if you will, a comparable retail value, right? Which is so much higher than the regular QVC price. This is the best compliment this tree could ever get. We could not get a retail value on this. Why? Because there is no other tree in the market that has this combination. None. So our legal team, this microlight story with this WRGB color changing technology, you're the only one to have it. We only have it here at QVC. This is like trying to compare the new iPhone to a flip phone. Right? Exactly. What are you going to compare it to?
Right.
So now you're getting the iPhone for less than the price of the flip phone would be at retail. This is a steal. And now that you have that set up, also, very important, as almost 200 people are already shopping, this is going to fly.
Yeah,
Come
absolutely.
back to this 9 foot and this 12 foot,
Sure.
everybody. This is another drum roll. with that incredible value story compared to what retail would be, 4 figures easily, or even the QVC price, the shipping and handling is free. The free shipping and handling. In fact, we did the math on our, this would be $140 shipping.
Right.
Because it comes in 2 boxes. I mean, this is a big tree, right? This is
But manageable.
manageable.
No piece on this entire tree is heavier than 17 pounds. So it comes in 6 sections. It's going to go together really very easily. So don't worry. Despite its size, it goes together easily, instantly it lights, and perfectly lit.
Okay, awesome, awesome. Here we go. I'm gonna come over to the 7.5 foot because you're loving it. Now let's pull back for a second. Tell me about, first of all, the micro lighting story of this.
Sure.
And again, if you have a Santa's Best tree, you picked one up last year, you love the micro lights, we'd love to hear from you. What is this micro light story in terms of trend, in terms of technology?
Sure. The micro light story, as you can see, it's these tiny bulbs of light that gently cover the branches below. You've probably seen it in your museums, at your high-end catalogs. Well, or on the commercial side, we've been able to bring it home. But for the first time ever, we now have the ability to change the colors to almost infinite possibilities. 116 in all.
So nobody else can do this?
Absolutely
I can't
not.
go to big box store.
Nope.
I can't go to high-end. I can't go to catalog. Nobody else does this. So WRGB is white, red, green, blue. And when we were kids, you learned that all those combinations of colors can be done with red, green, and blue, along with the white. So give me a few. Just kind of go slow here
Sure.
on our set. If you want all white in the 7.5 foot, which you're loving, 300 of you are already shopping. Only quantities of the season. Last year, this one was gone by end of July, and it didn't have this combination of technologies in it. It's a warm white to start.
That's a great point. So where we differentiate ourselves, we have a color soft look. So it mirrors that look that you remember growing up, that incandescent look.
Right.
But these are LED, so they're cool to the touch. They're inexpensive to light. You can light any one of these trees for the entire season, less than $2.50.
And there's triple the number of them or quadruple the number of them, right?
Oh,
so you
exactly.
get more magic, and now you're changing the color. So that remote control.
This
right?
does it all.
You just have a blast.
That's
you can't
it.
go wrong,
Just
right?
have fun. And that's the thing. Don't worry about the amount of functions, but just choose your favorites. And in fact, we even have a setting on here where you can select your top 5 favorites. So that's what I've done on this tree right now.
On the 7.5 foot,
Right.
with how many lights on the 7.5 foot?
There is 1,700 lights on
I mean, that's
there.
crazy.
We used to be
That's
able to...
1,700 lights on this particular tree.
And look,
all
you don't
three lit
see
for me.
wires. That's the best part about
You
it.
don't
They're
see wires.
perfectly strung.
And Dan, they're deep inside, they're
Right.
outside, so they're spaced apart beautifully. Couple other things. What's the style of this tree?
Sure, this is our designer profile. So basically, it's a little bit slimmer than what our medium would be. So it's not fully slim, so it's good for both a primary tree and a secondary tree.
Janine was off stage, and she's going to put your tree together for you
Yeah.
in just a second. Was loving the shape because not too big. Even if you get the larger tree, now you go to the 9 foot, it's not going to take up too much space, but it doesn't, this is not a skinny tree.
Right, so this is 44 inches wide at our base right here. But the beautiful part is, if you look at the dimension of our branches, so these are basically, half of this tree is that molded branch strip. So it not only has a realistic look, but it also has the realistic feel. And we give it dimension so that it looks like Mother Nature intended.
Okay, we got a phone call. We got how many people shopping right now? We got almost 500 people are on the line right now. I'm telling you, this could be like a record-setting midnight. We've never, ever done the micro light with the 116 color combination, plays of light, 14 different colors in one awesome brand new tree. We could not get a retail comparison on it because there is nothing.
Right.
Incredible story to tell. The best compliment ever. Believe me, it is a steal by picking it up here at QVC. If you were to get anything comparable, I mean, we did see a lot of $1,700 trees here at retail. We did. We saw 12-foot trees.
Right.
But they did not have this number of lights, and they couldn't do what this one does. They were either multicolor or they were white. Multicolor or white. They couldn't change, and they couldn't change these colors. Same thing. We saw $1,000 trees, 9 foot. You can Google it right now. We've got it for under 8, 6 easy payments of $133. And by the way, some of those you paid for shipping and handling.
Right.
We don't. Rebecca from Kentucky is getting tonight her 7.5 foot tree from Santa's Best, the tree of the year. How you doing there, Rebecca?
Doing just fine.
Have you ever in your life seen a tree like this?
Oh, no. And it's a good shaped tree for the area that I have to put it in. I have a skinnier area to put my tree in, and this is just wonderful. So many trees are just huge.
You know what? Let's go
And
way.
the limbs go everywhere.
We're going to go way up and then shoot down on it, so you can get a sense of just the nice shape on it. And Dan, that was really a choice, wasn't it?
It was.
For her, she wanted a nice shape that fits, doesn't take up the whole room.
Right, and it's the hottest, and it's the hottest trend right now because it's exactly that. It's very versatile. You know, just as we're hearing from Rebecca, you can stick it in the foyer, but you can have one in the kitchen. I mean, there's so much versatility to this.
Rebecca, have you ever had a tree with blue lights?
Oh, well, I mean, I bought a tree a couple of years ago, and just the regular lit tree was on me $300.
Yeah, without any lights. Well, now you have blue.
Just a regularly lit tree,
And now you have green.
$300.
And now you have green and red and white. And now you have chartreuse and every color of the rainbow you can possibly
I know,
imagine.
that's just,
And-
how do you do that?
I'll tell you how you do it. You do it with one button on the remote control. So you're going to be able to do it. And wait till you see how easy this is to put together. Rebecca, thank you so much for joining us, okay?
All right, thank you.
Bye-bye. All right, here we go.
Bye-bye.
Stay tuned. Almost 600 people are on the line. This is the 5-foot tree. How many lights in the 5-foot?
600 lights.
600. On the smallest one has 600 lights. What does a regular tree back in the day have?
We couldn't even get
Like
600
100 lights or
lights.
something?
We couldn't get 600 on a 9-foot tree, and now we have it on our smallest.
On a smaller tree, right? Not slim, but slimmer. This, 6.5 foot. You wanted it, it's there. Just a couple of pieces we're going to show you how to put together in just a second. You are not to wait on the 7.5 foot tree. No problem, no surprise. This is the most popular, by the way. There's also, I can just touch it to turn it on and turn it off with a foot if I want to, or use the remote. Beautifully done. Nowhere else micro lights meets this WRGB technology, and then comes the 9-foot tree on the other side, which is gorgeous. Now, when it comes to the larger the size, costs a little more, all on 6 easy payments and free shipping and handling, where that really comes into play. The savings is bigger, obviously, on the larger trees. Don't have a lot of the 9-foot to go around. And in the 12-foot, there are about 500 that we have. And that is for the season, not the day, not the month, but the season. That's the only time we have ever done a 12-foot tree. Now that we see this, all right? Here comes the easy pay opportunity for you. With a 30-day return policy. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's not a 30-day return policy, is it? No, we're in our holiday return policy. If you can get a better buy in a tree, by the end of January 2020, you can send this back. You could use this tree through the holiday season of 2019. If you're not blown away by it, if your friends and family aren't blown away by it, you can return this end of January for free. Free exchanges, free shipping and handling. 750 people are shopping right now in the moment, all right? Half the orders are in the 7.5 foot tree. That's the one you don't want to wait on right now. I am blown away by that free shipping and handling. All right, now Janine Graff is joining us, one of our favorite guests on QVC, one of our Christmas friends. Good to see you. Mwah.
Good to be here.
I know that you have some work to do.
Yes.
Janine, take it away.
All right, this is so easy. I cannot get over how lightweight this is. So I'm going to plug it in. Let's see.
And once you do,
And then here we go.
here come the lights.
Now this is the heaviest part. It's only 12 pounds. I mean, I'm basically holding it with one arm. Look how the pole, I love that easy pole-to-pole connection.
Okay.
So it's easy.
There's no wires to pull down, Dan.
Right.
Remember years of old, you had to pull the wires all the way down, and the big, strip, the whole cord thing?
Absolutely. You remember that? You had we would literally give you power cord.
So this is it?
That's it.
That's it? And this is 7.5 foot?
That's it.
This is it! Did we put a clock up? Did that take a minute? I don't think it did. That was absolutely impressive. And you know what we were talking about earlier today, Janine? We were saying, this is the 4th most amazing thing about the tree.
Right.
Like there were years where this was the most amazing thing about the tree, and you loved it. So this is like down on the list because of the lighting, because of the color story, because of the shape and the beauty of it, all here now. And that it was that simple.
It was.
Okay. Thank you, Janine.
Sure.
And how does it look decorated? Okay, guys, come on over here. That was remarkable. This is something that we could not create what's called a comparable retail value. Like we have them on everything. We have them on Dell computers.
Right.
We have it the other night on the on the Le Creuset pan.
Yeah,
we
of
had a
course.
real retail, because you can go and get the same pan at retail for this. We got a sale on it. It's better. This one, we couldn't even do it because nobody has this combination of these